call, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
It's Dude, showtime! And they're on in a quick time. But I know which way to go, left or right. It's all eyes on the Ferrari. Stylo has done the impossible.
Thank you once again for your patience. Testarossa. This is my first time actually like streaming here, so we'll see how it goes. I'm honestly really excited to do this. But yeah, MRK should be back pretty soon. And we're here in like the middle of qualifying. Obviously quite a few times posted up here. Freddie Russell taking pole position. It's 103.7, which is pretty good for the Ferrari. He's going down to this outlap, final outlap. Gonna have to see if he's able to secure pole here. Alright, let's see what else is out. Let's see if I can see my mini-map here. There is a McLaren missing an entire front wing. It's the McLaren of Gavo. Well, at least that's how it's showing up on my screen anyways, but yeah. Alright, Ferrari Russell is final hot lap. He always manages. Taking a nice nice line through turn 1. Coming out turn 2. See how he does on turn 3. Really tricky braking zone. Little bit of traffic on the exit, but I think he will be fine. Nope, never mind. He just backed off. Got impeded by, I think, the AlphaTauri of Siege, I want to say. So yeah, it's not gonna be good for old Freddy there. Fortunately, he's gonna have to back out, do another run. Let's see what's this out here. Vera, the other Ferrari, also going on a hot lap. Down in P14, so he's probably gonna have to do a really quick lap if he wants to get any good starting positions here. Coming down turn into turn 4. So far so good. It's looking a little bit of the outside curb, but nothing too extreme. He'll be fine. Just about getting loose on the entry of turn 5. See if he keeps the speed up turn 6. Nice and easy through the final few corners. Don't want to go too over the track limits. Streams, that's the fastest time here, 103.6. And Abira improves up until P12. Which is, you know, a decent improvement, but he's probably going to have to, he's probably going to want a little bit more after that. Let's see who else is coming through. Got one of the Saubers, I think. Gamer had to back off. JJo's, that's the fastest time, 103.5. Real nice job from the minority there. Secure provisional pole. You got Damie. Not going to improve, unfortunately. Got one of the Haas. I think it's Titan, also not improving. Gotta delete his track times. And I think that's about it for qualifying. So it's going to be really interesting here. Got JJ in pole position right now, followed by the Haas of Dreams and Freddie Russell in the Ferrari. That's our top three. All right. So there you go. There's your qualifying order. Once again, JJ in pole position in the Bisa Casher RB. Got got Dreams P2 on the Haas. Freddie Russell third on the Ferrari. Gabo P4 in the McLaren. Sebi on fifth place for the Alpine. P6 go to back into the McLaren. P7 for Wenfro. P8 for Damie. P9 for Gamer. And CD4 rounds out the top 10 in the Williams. All right. This is going to be really interesting to see. It's very, very tricky first set of corners here at Austria. You're not gonna want to do like it's too many risky moves. Oh, and it's raining. It is a wet race, at least for the start here. So that's gonna really, really shake things up here. Now, tier 4, we had a wet quali. So this this is definitely gonna be a little bit of a tricky situation for both drivers here. I had to see if tier 2 is reporting any weather changes. No, so far, no changes. So, okay, it's rain until the final third of the session, says the master. Definitely gonna be a little bit interesting. Gonna be interesting to see how tire wear plays with the inters here. Notice the tire wear here at Austria seems to be quite heavy around the first 10, 11 laps or so. So we're gonna see if these drivers can can match their tires for pretty much throughout the whole session, and if not, see if might be aided out by a safety car or not. Got a nice little buffer time for the drivers to pick their setups and their strategies. So far, so good. No one is pressed ready yet. Really nice to see. Just everyone giving themselves a little bit of time to mentally prepare for this. And here we go. Start for the formation lap here in Tier 2. Very, very important to keep the tires up to temperature with these really tricky conditions. I think JJ is probably gonna want to get a bit of a head start to get the most out of his tires. All right, let me just go back on the order here. So far, so good. Everyone's just taking it nice and slowly. Try not to bin it while warming up the tires, unlike a certain someone. Yeah, JJ with real, um, the real tire warm-up strats here. Shaking that thing like it's at the club. Right. Try to tire. I got my telemetry up. It looks like MRK has returned. Oh yeah. Welcome back.
Yep, perfect timing, I guess.
Perfect timing, absolutely.
Ooh, I try to eat as quick as I can. Yeah, otherwise I won't make it. I was so hungry and need of some calories.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm glad I make it. Details. So everybody is on Intel,
Nice.
I guess. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, everyone's on inters right now. Looks like it's gonna be wet for like the last third of the race.
Alright, 5 laps on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and away we go, we go, we go. Jojo have a little late of start, and Dreams is already on his side, and he's gonna go for the move and get the move done and does it. Jojo tried hanging on the outside. Gabba broke his wing maybe, but Jojo on the outside was able to get the move and stay ahead of him. So.
Yeah, we already got a pack going on here around 7, 8, 9. Very, very tricky stuff coming into turn 3. Everyone's going to be trying to move there and get the right outside line, but it's going to be a kerfuffle over there. We see one of the Mercedes, I think it was Captain Redbeard, getting a little bit of wing damage. Actually, it might be good, but very, very tricky stack up coming into turn 3 there.
And you got Jojo and Freddy Russell and Gabop who's fighting it out. Freddy went deep there, and now the McLaren of Gabop sliding inside. They're still side by side going to turn 5. Freddy Russell keep the position, and he is still ahead of them. And yeah, a bunch back so far.
Yeah, lots of back racing here. We got one of the Mercedes trying to make a move on the Williams here. Doesn't seem like it. Not gonna get enough traction, not enough grip to be able to make the move here. Gonna try to sit back and maybe try again another time on another lap. Yeah, lots of interesting pack racing we got going here on the opening lap. But I think everyone has kept it clean, so good job. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, unlike the Tier 4, everybody too far to keep it clean. So nice.
Alrighty. And we see, I think, Captain Redbeard finally gets past CDFR here. Got a little bit of movement up into 8th and 9. The McLaren of Packets have to back out to let Sheldon through. Gets a little bit loose coming into the entry. Probably locked up the rears there. Very, very easy to do so. Very tricky braking zone, obviously. Couple of moves down below. Siege getting past Technic Speedy. Alright, so far so good.
Yeah, they are so clean, I guess. I wasn't expecting them to be this clean at this point of the race, but so far there's like almost a DRS trend from P1 to all the way to P18. I think yeah, I think the Kejo may start to have a gap to Dreams, or maybe just Dreams is trying to take care of his tire. Not worried about it, but yeah, this is looking good.
Jeju sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Obviously, him out in front, nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Dream's already 1.1 seconds behind, and with no DRS, this is going to be really, really tricky for him to catch up.
Yeah, but depending on how the Jojo is taking care of his tire as well, he may be struggling at the end because I think Dreams is just managing his tire as of now because 1.1 second is not far, and as soon as you have the better tire, you can get back to it. So he's just trying to manage the gap. As long as it's not above 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you good. You see now he's back to 1 second. So yeah, I think he managed his
for
tire.
sure. Yeah, very important thing to do here, and I was mentioning it earlier that yeah, Austria seems to be like really, really heavy on the tires.
He is.
So the medium's lasting about maybe 10, 11 laps.
That's true. Yep.
At most. The Inter's gonna be a little bit interesting to see
How they're gonna
how
last.
anyone can manage. Yeah, if anyone can manage them without any safety car.
I think with the wet, if he's wet until the end, you can do with the one stop. I think the medium lasts pretty long for like they can go until lap 16, 17, and you can just do one stopper. But Jejo is gapping now. Now it's not a time management issue anymore because you can see Freddy Razer is all over the back of Dreams.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he is being able to get through. Maybe getting a little bit of probably loss of grip coming out of the corners. Very easy to do so, and he's gonna try to attempt to move on Dreams here, coming into turn 3. Is he keeping it clean? Yeah, looks like it. It gets a little bit squilly on the exit though. It's not gonna be able to make that position. But Gabo is looking right up his rear. He's trying to see if he can make the move. No, he can't. Freddy Russell off defense, taking the defensive line, but Gabo gets a better exit coming out of turn 3.
But them fighting
yeah,
out.
the grip isn't there.
Them fighting out is allowing Jojo to pull away. But the Gabo, who had a first round, a horrendous first round, and I was even wondering if he's the steal that the Yellow Snowman was talking about during the draft. But now it seems like he find back his pace from his old days, and now he's fighting it out with the leader. Behind them there is Rich Sibi also in the Alpine and Gamer as well, the top 5. I think the Kejo a little bit got them out. Yeah.
He just set the fastest lap.
Again.
He was incredibly in control right now at the start of the race.
I agree on that. He's flying.
Let's try to see if there's something else going on down the pack here, but I think the closest thing is probably the pack between like 2 to 5th place, as we see Rich, Sebi, and Gabo battling out together into turn 3. Gabo gets the best of it, overtakes him.
And keep the position.
For sure.
And I think there is now you can see some small groups starting to form between the JJ on his own. After that is like Dreams, followed by Freddy Roger, Gabu, and Rishibi and Gamer. After that, the Gwenfro on his own, followed by Sheldon Humphrey, Packets, Master. After that, another group from Demi, Captain Breed, Harv, Zich, Technic Speedy, and by himself, Mr. Titan, and the rest in the back. So it's like kind of some now like the field is more spread out basically.
Yeah, and Gwenfro's gonna probably be asking his teammate to slow down a little bit so he can catch up and get a little bit of the draft there. But yeah, looks like everyone's just been settling into their own packs. So we'll see how it goes for the next few laps here. I see a lot of pack racing here, like it's NASCAR, but yeah, gonna be fun for sure.
But if his teammate tries to slow down, he may lose DRS to the people ahead of them, so he doesn't want to lose touch contact towards them basically.
Yeah, of course, and I mean with the rank coming down, it's gonna be really hard for DRS. Gamer really trying to late break, trying to send it down the inside, but it's too far behind to do anything.
So the range is gonna stay here until the next 15 minutes at least. So we'll see.
Yeah, still quite a long way to go on this race here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's a lot to gain and lot to lose.
Redbeard and Damie fighting out for P11, it seems, coming out the exit of turn 6, 7. Side to side, coming into the high-speed corners. the end of the track. Oh, Redbeard's gonna get the best of it. Pushes, forcing Damien a little bit out. No harm
Right.
done though,
Yep.
just a little bit of hard racing.
Yeah, that's sure. I agree on that one, but Demi may get back at him going to the inside of turn one, decide to back out of it, and now he's gonna have a little bit of the strip stream he can use if you have a lower downforce there going to the turn three, but it's a back between Zeech, Demi, Arv, and Captain Redbird, so we'll see. Nobody make a dumb move so far, so good. But then they go to the inside. Stay back out of it.
Oh, just about clear him on the outside there.
But
Damie's probably Damie getting the best at it out of the corner, but Redbeard's gonna. No, I think it's Harv actually trying to send it out the inside. A little bit of contact,
and he
but
make the
I
move.
think it's clean.
It's clean. It's
Yeah.
clean. His teammate boxed him to the outside, so he doesn't have nowhere to go, and Harv just capitalized on that by going to the inside. So now Damie is really struggling to get. And Zish is all over his back now. It's gonna be interesting. But Gabo is losing touch to the top three. He's almost kind of struggling, but now Fred Razzle, I mean, his tires start cooking now, and he's all over the back of Dreams, and they need to catch back up to Jejo, which they are trying to starting to do slowly but surely. I hope Jejo did not use up his tire too soon as well.
Yeah, we'll try to see. We'll see that as we get our first penalty, and it's from Harv. We come down 3 seconds. Track limits probably at the exit of turn one. Very easy to do so.
That's sure. But you are a master of track limit management, so
Of course.
you know one thing or two about it, because I think the last two race I didn't see you get a track limit penalty, so I'm always amazed by that, how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just like mainly me being slow. If I'm not gonna be able to be fast, I might as well be trying to be clean and try to keep
Yeah.
my nose
Yeah,
as
you
clean
are.
as not
Yeah,
create penalties.
that's true. Because I always know if there's one guy in KF who won't get penalties, it's maybe you and Villeneuve. That's it. Yeah. Because the rest is just I don't know how you do it because me I just push all the time and that's why I get the penalty almost all the
Oh,
time.
speaking of, Technic Speedy joins the penalty train here. Actually, penalty train? Sorry, penalty jail. I don't know what to call it.
However you wanna call it. However you wanna call it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's very, very naughty. Naughty stuff. Probably not gonna want to get more than I'd say maybe 6 seconds, but yeah, if there's a safety car, obviously that's gonna be really, really bad for him.
So now that Freddie Russell overtook Dreams, he is catching back up to the back of JJ, but Dreams he seems like doesn't have the pace on this wet tire, for as of now at least. But Freddie Russell already gained like almost 6, 7 tenths out of JJ in catching at the quick race.
Yeah, I think Dreams kind of lost a little bit of the toe there. They were battling, I think, a couple of laps earlier. I think I sort of missed it, but yeah, Dreams is not doesn't really seem to be like getting the most out of his tires right now. Very, very struggling to catch two Dreams. Trying to break the toe from the back of the McLaren. Yeah, I think they must have used up like a little bit of their tires right now.
Yeah, I think they did. And the funny thing is the top two do not have any warning yet. Everybody has a warning except a few drivers.
And we got our first pit stop. It's Sheldon Humphrey in the Aston Martin coming in for a stop. I'm gonna assume he's probably gonna pit into a new set of fenders.
No,
Unless he pulls a Ferrari and chooses Hearts, but
looked
no,
like
looks
medium.
like oh,
but
oh,
it's still raining though.
huh.
This
That's
kind of a bit early, to be honest. As long as
yeah,
there's rain on the track, I don't see why you're gonna go there.
that's a very interesting call there from the Aston Martin pit crew. Still looks really, really damp on my screen.
It is really down. It's still raining though. You can see it. And let's see what the weather said. It's still gonna rain for the next 10 minutes still, according to the forecast. So this is weird for him to. He's sliding all over the place. This is too early.
Yeah, that was not the right call. I don't think it's too early for any slicks.
But Fredo Russell is showing an incredible pace. Who is almost in the back of Jejo. That's insane.
Yeah, slowly but surely catching the AlphaTauri there.
13.5 fastest lap.
Maybe on a league on his own right now. Jeju not really caring much about
Yeah.
anyone else. He's trying to do his best, trying to make the most out of these tires. Yeah, he's not really like losing much pace, honestly. He's just
Yeah.
maybe like a tenth or so, but it's not like a major game for Freddie Russell here.
Yeah, sure. And you can see Sheldon Humphrey is losing time and time and time and time. His first sector is like 2 seconds slower than the rest of the people.
Yeah.
It's just insane. He's losing a second every almost
Yeah,
every sector.
we'll see how it works out.
But now,
As CDFR also joins on the mediums.
now
Just saw
it's
it coming
time.
out of the pits
Now
here.
it's time to pit. Now it's time to pit. The rain stop it. It's time
Yeah,
to pit.
the rain has completely stopped. So
And
these guys may
did
gain
you
an advantage
decide
if
to
they didn't
continue? I would
lose
have pitted if I was
cars.
me. I would have pitted. This was a preferred lap to pit, but nobody decided to pit, which is weird.
Yeah, Freddie Russell not getting the fastest time of the race here. Slowly
Yeah.
catching up to Jeju, but gotta be careful with those centers. They're gonna burn up if
D Master
and the Master gets a 10-second time panel.
doing a D
Oh,
Master. He put the
it goes on the
hard.
hearts.
Wanna go to the end?
Decent call,
Decent
but
call, yeah.
yeah, he's gonna have to come in to serve those 10 seconds if
Yep.
he wants to finish ahead of Packets
Whoop!
there.
Oh.
Oh, and he gets a loose coming out of the pit lane.
Yeah.
Little bit too much throttle.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, we got a. I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
it's a good.
Technics.
It's a pity. Good tire in the pit.
Technic Speedy. Yeah. Technic Speedy was designed to retire in the pit lane. Interesting.
Yeah. If I
Not
was
sure
Jojo, I would pit this lap. There's no point in continuing another lap, to be honest. If he does not,
Yeah, those tires are pretty much dead. They're gonna be like
it keep
extremely hot,
going.
and he does. No, he does. Oh, Freddie Russell pits
This
actually.
is a good call. This is a good call from Freddy Russell. I agree on that. Because he can
Slowly
pit.
trying to get a penalty.
Yep.
So far, so good.
I'm surprised more people are not pitting on to putting those slick tire.
Yeah, the Inters are absolutely not it.
That's insane.
Those tires are gonna be on fire.
Yeah. Well, they are 12 lap on those Inter. And now let's see Freddy Russell pace now, because is sector 2. At least he is still ahead of the Demi and Gamer, I think. Whoever is on the. But let's see if he's gonna get overtaken by Demi or not, because if he need to stay ahead, and he does stay ahead. Alrighty. Let's see his sector 2, what he's gonna
Going
look
a
like.
little bit deep.
And now he get a warning on that.
Curve turn 3.
I will get a warning as well. Jojo finally decide to pit, and Dreams
Okay.
go another lap. Maybe he may hope for a safety car.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy calls going here. They might be waiting for the warning for DRS enabled.
But
I'm not sure if DRS just yet.
Yeah, but Freddy Russell outlap wasn't that great, to be honest, because he did not gain anything. He may still be way, but he gonna have the one more tire though behind Jojo. He will just right come behind him. You can see Jojo right up there, but he doesn't have the fastest tire. 2 seconds behind. He had a poor outlap, to be honest.
Yeah, probably didn't help that he was doing a bit of pack racing with I think it was Damien Harv. I think it
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
bin.
Yep.
Probably slowing it down a little bit, but
And
these tires might be starting to come on for him.
that is sure. But now Dreams is still leading. Is he gonna keep going or gonna go to the pit now? Because I don't think he gonna have safety car now, unless he's trying to do one stop, which he can do if he can go like until lap 17.
Yeah, probably not a bad call. Just go on the hearts, and
Yeah.
they'll probably last until the end there. Rich
Yeah.
said we finally deciding to pit.
Whoa.
Oh, goodness. Nearly
Almost.
missing the pit lane there.
Yeah. Almost lost it there.
Right, so far so good. What's he going for? He's going for the
Hard.
looks like the hearts.
So I think JJ and Freddy Russell are doing two stop, but they're gonna stop for the medium again. Maybe they're doing medium at this point.
Yeah, they're probably gonna bank for a safety car sometime around like maybe 8 to 9 laps, nine or 10 laps probably.
Yeah.
Pretty decent call.
That's not a bad call. That's not a bad call. Freddy Russell is doing everything he can to try to catch up to the back of JJ if he can. It's not gonna be easy though. If you wanna, he's gaining but not fast enough. So let's see the tire there. So Dreams on Inter, Jejo, medium with Freddy Russell, Gabop on hard, Shibi on hard. The player on hard, player on hard, player on hard, Packets on medium, player on hard, Captain Redbird on medium, Davey on hard, Sheldon Humphrey on medium, Golden Drift on hard, players, whoever they are. Like literally. But anyway, let's keep going. So, who do you think is so far made the right call?
I'm trying to see. Well, if Dreams can hold out a little bit more and not lose too much time to the guys behind,
But he's not
I
losing
think it
time.
might be. Yeah, I think it might be on a call for the win here,
Yeah.
given there's no safety cars or anything else. Um, yeah, not really losing time, just maintaining about 18, 19 seconds ahead of Jejo on those inters.
I don't know how, but it seems like he's gaining time on those medium with being in the Inter, which is weird. Because the gap was 18 seconds, now it's 19 seconds. So I'm lost it.
Yeah,
I don't know. You're telling
yeah, he's maintaining that pace really, really well.
maybe
I
he was
really like.
saving his time all this time. All this time that the people was gapping him, he was saving his time. And now he's really unleashing his true pace, and from that, oh, this is gonna be a blow for them because JJ and Freddy Russell, unless they safety car, are gonna have to pit again.
Yeah.
And Dreams, even if he pit, he may come out right behind them. That's the funny thing. With the fresher tire, and the hard can go into the end after from this lap onward. So yeah, good call from Dreams. For me, the winner so far is Dreams. I don't know how you guys think about it, but I think so far the winner is Dreams, and he's having a master of strategy call.
For sure. Trying to see if there's any other action going on there. Everyone's pretty much spread apart after the pit cycle.
Maybe Gwenfro and his teammate. What's the
2 hours.
yeah.
Yeah, it could be it.
I don't think they're gonna fight it because one has a penalty and the other one does not. So I wouldn't think they have it. They're gonna fight it out. So finally, the Dreams decide to put a lap 17, which I was thinking is the perfect lap, and they're gonna put on the hard until the end. And you can see he won't be far away from them, maybe right behind them with the best tire.
Yeah, it's gonna be really close. Dreams going for the hearts right now. Really good call from the Haas team.
Yeah, and a good pit stop, 2.2 seconds. He may even get out ahead of them. Funny thing enough. This
Yeah,
is
I'm looking over here. JJ and Freddie Russell fighting over coming into turn 1.
oh my goodness. This is crazy call from Dreams.
Insane call.
Oh my lord.
But obviously those hearts are gonna take a little bit longer to fire up than the mediums.
He, he can go into the end with this hard. The medium cannot.
That's the thing as well. Yeah, those mediums are gonna last like around 10, 11 laps maximum, so they're
Yeah.
gonna have to pit again.
And even if they don't pit again, Dreams gonna have the best pace compared to them anyway.
Of course.
Once
Yeah.
the tire dies. But this is a great master strategy call from Dreams. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Heads off. Heads off. Well, Now we have a four-way battle between Dreams, Fred Russell, Jejo, and Gaboob. Let's see how things are gonna be. If you are a player, I'm not gonna talk about you, Fred Russell. Like, I'm not, Jejo is not a player. You can see his stuff. You can talk about Jejo, who started first and now is third. He's almost out of DRS though.
The thing is, there's no DRS right now. DRS has not been activated. Even if it's a dry track, I'm not
Yes.
seeing anyone use DRS.
Yeah. The Jejo tire are wearing more than anybody. We yellow flag.
We got a yellow. That's the Alpine of Reach Sevi. Unsure what must have happened. Not sure if he locked up the rear tires or if he got a little bit of contact. But yeah, I had to go back on track at turn 3. Obviously, very tricky spot
Yellow
for
flag again
racing.
from Avira.
Avira looks like he might have spun coming into it a bit late. Oh, Mr. Titan also spinning, losing his front wing on the main straight.
Is it wet again or something?
I'm not entirely sure. That's weird.
I'm not seeing any top light. At least it's not a safety car, so that's good.
Yeah, that would have been like really bad for his teammate right there. Avira retires. I mean, that's totally fair. But yeah, Mr. Titan's gonna come in for he's gonna have to come in for a new wing for sure. That
Yeah.
car does not look great.
All right, I'm gonna call it. It's Dream race to lose now. Dreams is his race to lose. Because whatever,
Sure, but he's
but whatever Freddy is doing is just hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. That's it.
Gabo and Gamer duking it out on the exit of turn 3. Gabo tried to go for the switchback on Gamer, tries to make them move around the outside. No, he can't. Gamer brakes really late, but he's gonna try to do a switchback on
And he
Gamer once
does.
again.
Yeah,
He's
side by side.
looking like he's getting the best exit, but a little bit of grip loss trying to get into turn 6, 7. Yeah, I think Gamer's gonna get the best of it right now.
Yeah. And now as I still fighting against Dreams is almost gone, and nobody can follow him. Pedro doesn't have the tire to do so. Jejo neither. So yeah, I think this is the race to. It's Dreams' race to lose, and he doesn't need to stop. Whatever, Freddy Russell and Jejo will have to stop at some point again because right now they have 8 and 7 or seven lap old tire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. That just shows how much the tire wear matters in this track.
Yeah.
Like 8 laps on those mediums, and they're already gone.
That's insane. That's insane, the membrane. Yeah, you can see Jejo losing a second compared to Dream's lap times. That's crazy.
Oh, and I think something must have happened to Gabo because he dropped back. He was following Gamer. Now he's behind Wenfro and Rich Sebi there. Maybe got a bad exit coming off turn 1. Not entirely sure.
Probably,
Goes
maybe.
a little bit wide out of turn 3. Probably must have done some bad braking there. Yeah, a little bit loose right now. Probably not entirely too confident with the car.
Yes, Tila, you are right. Dreams gonna do a one stop. That's for sure because he took his Inter 17 laps. So yeah, the rest the hard can do it easily. You see, he put the fastest lap, and now you can tell that the other people are gonna be really struggling to stay with him. Do second gap. But now the question is, if Fred Russell and Didejo decide to pit at some point, they're gonna come behind the hard runner of the two Saubers, Rich Sebi and Gabu, I guess. Would they be able to catch up again and do the overtake on track before the end of the race? That's a good question.
That's gonna be really tricky, especially if they don't plan to stop there. Those cars are probably gonna be like maybe around the half life there. I think it's gonna be really tricky for them.
Yeah. Even now, the hard are faster because you can see Gamer is already in the back of Jejo, who's lost a lot of bunch of pace now. He's gonna have to pit to the medium until the end, or the hard if he had the hard. If I was him, I'm gonna pit now and get the hard until the end. because the hard can last until the end from here, and they're gonna be fresh anyway. But if you pit for medium again, you're gonna have to lose some position. But here, I will go for hard.
For sure.
And Freddy Russell, I think Freddy Russell is talking to me or listening to me, because what I'm saying is like go now to the hard to the end, and that's what he exactly do.
Oh, he's going on a fresh set of hearts.
Yeah,
Oh.
the hard from now on you can push until the end of the race without any issue. Where whenever you put the medium, you're gonna have to struggle until the end. But the hard from now, they're gonna be faster. They're gonna be some fresher. He may be on for P2.
Course. The Master coming into the pits here, gonna serve his his 10-second time penalty for sure, but that still leaves him with 6 seconds of time penalty, which is not gonna be great for the end of the race. Or if a safety car comes out, he's gonna lose a lot of spots here, dropping down to below City of Har, who's coming through, as Sheldon also pitted to right behind him.
Yeah, and CD4 is fighting out with Buckets. Buckets is not having a great race. I was expecting him to be running higher, but he just pitted on the hard. So now he's gonna go to the hard to the end. He can do that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and we finally got DRS. We're making DRS overtakes now, and he completely misses turn 3. Never mind.
oh boy. So Gamer decided to pit again on hard, which is a smart call as well. I like this call from Gamer. He will.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, he can cover up Fred Russell and still fight with him, but I don't know why Jejo is still out there. Maybe he's trying to go medium again, but he's losing a bunch of time right now. And if I was him, I would go on hard and go into the end.
Yeah, he's just lost a place to Rich Sebi.
Yeah,
Coming into turn 3, he's got the second sub or Grenfro like
well,
right
you see,
behind him. on the
almost
hards.
lost it again. Whoa!
Oh, huge moment, huge crash. Everyone's involved. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I guess Jejo lost it. Grenfro hit him, and now, yep, safety car.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, and Grenfro has breached. Grenfro has breached his car
Oh boy.
on the outside of the corner. Nope, he's going through. He's coming back. Spinning around.
Okay.
At least the car is ghosted. At least the car is ghosted, so.
But this is
Car
a
cost him
great.
drama.
This is great for Rich Sibi and Gabu. They can pit, have a free pit stop, get new hard or medium until the end. But I will go for hard.
Yeah, Dreams coming for a new set of mediums. Those will last around 8 or 9 laps.
And Gabu gets 10-second penalty.
Gabo gets a 10 pass.
So medium for
And
everybody.
Kinda get the drive. Oh,
Yeah.
it's all falling apart. Oh.
I would have staying out if I was Freddy Russell.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, he goes on the. Oh,
I would
Hold
have
on.
pitted. He pitted the hard again. I would have pitted. I would have staying out. I don't know why he pitted for just pitted again the new fresh hard.
yeah. And the game tricked me. He tricked me into thinking he was speeding on the softs, but no, he comes out on the first set of hards.
Wish he was already.
JJ gets a new set of mediums. He was going to pit anyways, so that incident, while obviously costing him time, also kind of saved his bacon there.
Yep, he
Gonna
did.
gotta hit a free pit stop there while everyone is neutralized.
Yep, and they're gonna have to call that again. But now, everything that Dreams work it off is now nullified because now it's like back to level 1.
Yeah.
But at least he have Rich Sebi has a buffer. Even though they both have the same tire, I think Dreams have a better pace, so it should be fine. Zich gets 10-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. That's great.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to try to keep it as smooth as possible, as slow as possible coming to the pit lane. I'm not sure why some people just decide to just like plow through the pit lane. That's it.
Especially,
Entry.
especially on the safety car. I can understand you on the safety car, but on the safety car, why would you?
Yeah, Mr. Titan retires. Had a drive-through.
Yeah.
Just called it the day. Completely valid.
Yeah. His teammate is leading that way, so he can do that. But now, hmm, everybody had a warning. But Gamer have 9 second penalty and Gaboob has 16 second. If I was Gaboob, I would go now and save my 10 second now on the safety car.
Yeah, serve a 10 second, get a new set of softs.
Or
Probably
the
not use them.
or the medium. Just now he can go the medium until the end anyway. It's like
Yeah,
a
sorry,
10 laps.
mediums,
Yeah,
of course. The softs are not gonna last more
yeah.
than
So
5 laps.
if I was in, I would pit now, get my 10 second out of the way. Even though I'm gonna be sent in the back, it's better.
And we got a request for time penalties from Shane Tilla here.
Let me see. What do we get? Here you go, Stiller. If I can make it move. Time penalty, you got it. 9 second for gamer, 16 second for whoever is player, 6 second for whoever is player, and the rest 3 second for Golden Drift, Captain Red Bread. Packets are 2 second penalty as well. So yeah, and the warnings are on the left as well.
Yeah, biggest losers over here, obviously Gabble and Siege at the back of the grid there. Siege just actually serving his time penalty just now. Smart call. He's gonna be at the back of the grid anyways, but
Yeah,
at the same time he is now getting lapped by the leaders, so
that's not good.
probably not a race he'll want to remember for now, for sure.
That's sure. So I think now everybody has fresher tire. The one with the older tire is player at position 8, which is the Master, I think, with the fourth lap of hard. The same for Cap Renbird. But everybody is 2 or 3 laps on medium or hard.
Yeah, looking at race director here, Siege has done what seems to be a 5-stop.
Is it?
Yeah, very interesting call.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll check out with his current position out on track.
yeah, if I was him, I'm gonna stay out of the way because he's already been lapped anyway. Alright, safety car in just lap.
Safety car in this lap.
So Gamer, Gabu, Freddy Leather, and Jejo have pace, but their tire gonna be that. Especially Jejo, I feel like his tire deck is higher than the rest of the field somehow. At least higher than the Freddy Leather and Dreams. When do you think the Dreams are gonna go?
Good call. I think it's probably gonna go around just about now.
And he's gone early.
He is gone. All right, trying to keep that lead on fresh mediums. Sebi going a little bit off into the runoff there.
I agree.
It's not gonna be good for game. It's not gonna be good for him as he gets looked on over by Gamer. So I'm gonna try to attempt a move coming into turn 3 now. Gets a really good run onto turn 1. Gamer.
Gabu went wide there. Jejo, they're all over the place. Jejo got a 2 second penalty for cutting the track at some point. Going through it is right behind them. Nobody made a move. But Rich Sebi is all over the back of Dreams. But now Gamer get a better launch. He's now side by side going to turn 4 with Rich Sebi. Can he launch to the outside? Nice defense by Rich Sebi, and nothing happened there. And everybody is safe.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah,
Saw a little bit of a seems like a pileup around the back of the pack there. I'm not sure what must have happened. One of the Alpines was going slow. That was Golden Grift. Brief yellow.
Yeah,
But I think so far so good. Nothing has. Everyone has managed to keep it at least mostly clean.
yeah, it's DRS trend from P1 to all the way to P8 to D-Master. So now that the DRS is enabled, it will be interesting to see what people are gonna set and put.
Jade, you're getting the fastest lap of the race just now, but he just got a time penalty, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
But yeah, gonna be really difficult here. I'm seeing the back top 3 trying to make a move here. I think Rich Save is gonna get the best of it, getting a better exit out of turn 3. It's gonna be a drag race onto turn 4. Oh, this Gamer gonna send it 3 wide. Thankfully not.
But still Dreams to the outside, side by side with Sebi. Sebi make the move stick and get the P1. Alrighty then.
Yep, so far so good. But yeah, watch these. Watch the top three right now. It's gonna be really close between them all.
So now we have a new race leader. It doesn't have penalty points. So as of now, woo! Gabs went wide there, almost lost it, and Federer is all over the back of him. Gonna try to make his move going to turn one before anything happened, but he decided to stay back. But Gabu almost lost it there. Sheldon Murphy, 1085, fastest lap. So top 7 on the other strand, and out of oh, Dimas is out. Oh, okay, he retired.
Oh, he returned a bit.
I was scared. What happened there? So going through and Jejo, a little bit of contact. Jejo is off track, getting back on track a little bit, but Dimas going through and get the move done and does it, and he's now P6 without the penalties.
Dreams getting back on the lead, coming into turn 4, making a move on Rich Sebi. Was pretty clean, not much going on, but yeah, these guys are probably gonna keep trading positions for the next few laps or so.
All right, so 61 laps to go. Who is your money on to win this race?
I mean, given Dreams' space on the Inters for the first stint, I think he'll be most likely the winner. That is, if he can get out this DRS train, get out of DRS train for Rich Sebi here. But yeah, we've seen a space on the first stint. We've seen how he's managed those tires. I think that he's still in a really good spot to win the race.
I agree on that. I think Dreams is looking like those, but as long as Rich Sebi is with him, he can make a late launch. Oh, and now we get a 2-second penalty. So now, okay, now Dreams is the Dreams race to lose. Yellow flag.
Let's see what happened here.
It was Harvey Damie or something like that. Packets
I think it must have been Captain.
Beard.
It was either Captain Redbeard or one of the Mercedes that must have had a little bit of a moment there coming into turn 3. Siege going for another pit stop. I'm not sure why, but
I don't know
go
what
off.
at this point what he's doing, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I see someone going side by side. It is Rich Sebi and Russell coming out the second last corner.
Yeah.
Try. Yeah, Freddie Russell's gonna get the best of it.
It looked like he got the fastest lap as well, and he's now up to. Maybe he waiting for the next straight where because Gamer have a 9-second penalty, so he is not out of contention. But Freddy Razel, if he can make the move.
Oh, Gabo getting a little bit of a moment coming out of turn 1 there, really compromising his move down into turn 3.
And Gamer
Or
made
up
the
into
move.
turn 3, given the fact that we're on a hill climb here. But yeah, Gwenfro's getting trying to get the position from him. Doesn't seem like it. I think Gabo must have gotten the better exit coming out of turn 3.
It's
See
too
the
wide for the lead.
3 wide for the lead. Oh my goodness, lots of going on now. Lots of action going on.
Because now
Russell trying to
Razel-
send it on the inside. Oh my goodness.
and he make a stick. But now Freddy doesn't have a penalty the same as Dream, so it's game on. They are fighting for the win now.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this can help out Gamer, but at least, but at the end of the day, he's gonna lose so many places with that 9-second penalty.
Yeah, him and Gabu are out of contention for the podium anyway. So now it's the winner is between Dreams and Freddy Razel, and Gwenfro may be able to get the third spot, which is great from him. Oh, Dreams a little bit loose there out of turn 1. Lose a bunch of time. Federers are going to be on the attack for the P1, and he get it done and does it. And now he had a driver between him and Dreams. If he can pull out of gap, he may. Yeah. So Dreams need to get the move done now here. If not, he will lose a bunch of time.
Yeah, looks like he's dropping a little bit far behind. So Gamer also picks up another 3-second time though.
Yeah,
It's not great.
Yeah, he will be all the way out of the points, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe P10, something like that. We'll see.
I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, Siege finally retired.
I may think Freddy rather may looking to win this one. Because Dreams doesn't seem like able to overtake
And the people in chat are requesting penalties once again.
Okay, here you go, the penalty. Penalty, where are you? I'm gonna leave it open here so you can see it, but here you have it. 12 seconds for Gamer, 3 seconds for Sebi, 16 seconds for Gaboob, and the rest you have it right there. And the warning, the Dreams have 2 warnings, and Freddy only have 1 warning. There you go. Cup.
Yeah, so just a little tiny move off of the track, and it could be over for Dreams.
Yeah, exactly. If he crosses that line one more time, he may be over for him.
I think those hards are starting to come to life as the mediums are starting to wear off a little bit. Dreams looking just about DRS just
Yeah,
about
just
now.
about now. It may be too late for him unless he make a launch, a great charge. A message is around. Is it Harv? Yes, Harv is on
Yeah,
track.
it's a hard coming out. I think turn 7, turn 8,
Yeah.
off into the gravel. Not sure what must have happened there, but he's back on track. Didn't trigger another. Well, it's hard for the game to trigger a safety car right now, but
That's sure.
so far everything is clean.
So we have 2 more laps to go. Do you think Dreams is gonna catch up to Freddy Vettel without DRS?
Oh, it's gonna be really hard. But Freddie Russell, actually, they're both on really low battery right now. They must have used up all of their battery trying to break from the pack behind there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think he will catch up because if you don't catch up by the end of this section, it's over. Because this is gonna be the last lap soon. So I think this is gonna be Freddy Russell win as well. So we were both wrong, I guess, about that.
both wrong. Yeah. Good thing I didn't bet any money on it.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
would have lost. But
But
yeah, those hard tires are just the better tire in this game, it
exactly.
seems.
No, when you were pitting at lap 22, you'd go the hard until the end. They made them one last. That's what I was trying to say for Gejo as well. Pick on the hard, you're gonna be the fastest by the end of the race.
Exactly.
And now you see Freddy Russell, because at that point he was P4, P5 when we made our prediction, and he had 2 or 3 cars ahead of him, but he make them overtake without any issue, and now he's just pulling away because he had the better tire anyway right now. There's no way Dreams can catch up with this tire difference. So yeah.
I see if anything's going on in the pack behind, but no, doesn't seem like it. Either way, Rich Sabi is going to be the one that... No, actually, I think it might be Wenfro, who might gain the most of this. He has kept it clean while everyone else ahead of him has a penalty. So really good job for him.
Going for gonna be
He's going to
P3.
move a few... Yeah, going to move him to the podium position for sure.
And Resh Silvi at this point is P4, Jojo P5, but Buckets come out of nowhere to get P8 out of everybody else. So Fred Russell is the winner of our race. And cross the line, Dreams as well, follow Rich Silvi P3. Jojo going for P3, Rich Silvi P4, Jojo P5, Buckets P7. Demi overtake Packets right. Packets get some more penalties on him, I guess, maybe. So the Demi who didn't have penalty was right there. The same for City 4 as well. No penalty for those 2, and they are P6, P7, Packets P8, Sheldon Humphrey P9, Captain Redbird P10, Gamer P11, Gaboob out of the point. Oh, the last point finisher P12. My bad. Harv P13, and Golden Drift is our last position finisher.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. You don't want to get a penalty on this track.
And
It's
they did.
really what you want to avoid doing the most. And yeah, just Gabo almost out of the points there. Not a good race, not a good finish for him.
Yeah, Gamer had a good race. He just could not keep it on track. And Fred Russell, what a race for him as well. He was a pole position starter. No, it was Dreams, I guess. But still, that's a great race from both of them, Dreams and Fred Russell. Fred Russell well deserved victory as well after his loss of the first round. He is now back in the title fight. And Sam, what a race though for Gwenfro, who just keep it clean, stay with the pack, and get some free position like that. And he was in a incident with Jejo at some point as well, but he still managed to get on the podium. What a race from him. So,
Yeah.
Winner, Freddy Russell. Fastest lap, Dreams, driver of the day, City 4, not bad. Half most overtaken. Keenest driver, City 4 over as well. No track warning, nothing. That's how you do it. I guess he's just like you, Testarossa.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, overall that was a pretty decent race. Lots of action on the mid pack as well for the podium positions. Kept it mostly clean except for that incident between Jejo. I think one of the stars, I think it was Guangfro.
It was going
It's
for, yeah.
probably gonna be looked over by the stewards
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
eventually.
Yeah, we'll
But
see.
yeah, that was a pretty decent race.
That was a pretty decent race. I agree. That was something. Well, at least we have everything. We have some wet race, some dry race, some overtaking, some action, some safety car. So we had everything into it. So very decent race. I could not complain about it. I wasn't expecting to comment at tier two, but we make it work somehow. And thank you for your first commentating. Welcome. Now you are not VH anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you as well. Obviously, it was a bit of a hard one, especially with Bonju having some
Yeah,
issues. So
that's true.
hopefully, we get them to resolve this as soon as possible.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was really fun.
that's
I
true.
really enjoyed that.
That's true. Unfortunately, Freddy Russell, I won't be able to do interview because I've been sitting here back to back to back. So I raced here for commentate tier 2 and now tier 2. I'm kind of dead and my wife upstairs waiting for me, so I need to go. I'm sorry for that. But hey, good race from you and congratulations. That was, for once you were not a prick, so congratulations once again. Much love, Freddy Russell, and to the whole finisher dreams and going through what a race as well. The last word, I'm going to leave it to Mr. Testarossa before say goodbye.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was a really fun race. Once again, everyone, congrats to the podium finishers, Freddie Russell, Dreams, and Guanfro. Really good race there, as well as yeah, I think everyone did a pretty good race there. Kept it mostly clean. Everything else.
Yeah, Tila, the wife said only get reward if I win. She doesn't like because for her there's only one winner and everybody else is our loser. So I need to win to get a reward. So I'm gonna try next time harder. But thank you. Love you guys. Love you guys. Guys, have a good one, and I catch you later. Bye.